Hey everyone, you found the Wild Cook. I'm Andy and we're going to go out and catch some food today. I've got the smoker on board and we're going to smoke up whatever we catch. We're out amongst the islands. It's a beautiful day, little breeze and blue water.
Here's the first stop. We've got a bunch of stuff on the bottom and some other fish a little bit higher. So I'm going to start by fishing a little vibe. It's a Hearty Rise rod and Finor reel. You can actually see the corally sort of rocky bottom here, so I'm just going to go between the rocks. I'll probably go deeper soon. Yep. Oh, missed him. Let's try that again. Yep. Oh, what have we got? Oh, a little stripey. I'm going to let this guy go. We want something a bit bigger. There you go. Look at that. Off you go, buddy. Fishing right amongst the cracks here now. There should be something hiding in here. The white patches you see are basically these big boulders knocked into the ocean by, well, I guess the ocean itself. Big waves slam up into this hill and yeah, deposit these boulders. So there's a lot of structure down here.
Guys, you won't believe what I've just spotted over here. The water's blue and it's a big crocodile. It's probably the biggest one I've ever seen. Have a look at this.
Out in the middle of the ocean, just a saltwater crocodile. Alright, that's over 4 meters, that one. He'd be about 4.5, maybe even a bit bigger. That's incredible. That's a big animal.
I got a bit carried away there. It wasn't the biggest croc I've ever seen. It's the biggest croc I've seen in blue water. I've seen much bigger ones than that, but I reckon he was massive. So yeah, wow. Just because you got blue water and yeah, it looks nice, doesn't mean you're croc safe.
A lot of bird activity here. There must be something in the water. Maybe queenfish, tuna, mackerel, who knows. Tell you what, I might troll a little bit. I don't do a lot of trolling, but oh, mackerel, oh, that was a mackerel. I'm going to cast a few more times. That was a mackerel. Okay, the wind's really blowing up now. I'm just going to troll through these birds and see what we get. Get a bit of line out. That should be enough. Check the drag. Very, very windy at the moment. Bird's flapping his wings and I'm keeping up to him in the boat. Oh, that didn't work. I'll just wind this in.
What do you do when you forget your buff? You do the shirt cousin it thing. Woo! I'm cousin it. Woo. Well guys, I'm gonna have to go with plan B. It was really rough out there. It's now 4:30. I've fished all day. Only got one stripey. So I'm in a little creek here and I'm hoping for threadfin and cod, maybe mangrove jack. We're gonna have to fish probably the dead trees hanging over the water because the tide is still really high. So yeah, anyway, hopefully we will get something to smoke.
I think I just had a tap in here. Let's try that again. Oh, barracuda. No, he's got my lure. Don't eat it. There we are, barracuda. One of the predators around here. Oh, off you go. And almost broke my rod. Yep, sweet. Oh no, that's a barra. Oh, didn't want a barra. Oh, he's right under the boat. He's not a bad one either, but it's out of barra season, so I've got to let him go. I've got lip grippers. Let's try and release him while he's still in the water. These fish are breeding at the moment, or they will as soon as it starts raining.
so the less you can hassle them at the moment, the better. There we go, hook's out. I'll just show him to you sideways. Let's have a look. There you go. Yeah, that's at least an 80, maybe even a bit more. At this size, they're all females, and at the moment, it's breeding season, so I'm just going to hold her here until she kicks off. There she goes. Oh, nice fish, but not what we wanted. We're going to try and get, yeah, something other than the barramundi. Threadfin, cod, flathead, I don't mind, mangrove jack. Oh, another barramundi. Oh, didn't want him. That's alright. Just changed lures to this greedy guts because the water's quite dirty and it's getting quite late. So I deliberately didn't go hard on that fish because I did not want to catch a barramundi. Well, the sun's going down and the fish really aren't biting. Anyway, I've got a backup plan. This tuna was from 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I think we'll smoke that up. I don't think I've ever smoked up tuna, and I reckon it's a perfect time to try it. As always with smoking fish, I've got salt and sugar in here. A little bit more sugar than salt, but not much. And then I've also added some paprika, turmeric and dill, just to give it a little bit of extra flavour. And all we do is chuck out tuna pieces. They're really nice looking pieces of tuna. Mix it around, get everything coated and leave that for over an hour. Put that in the fridge and then come back to it. So here's our tuna out of the fridge. It's been in there for about 2.5 hours. It's been a while. Just going to put it on a rack to let it dry just a little bit. It's actually quite firm, and have a look at the colour on that already. It's yeah, looking quite nice. This is some hardwood sawdust I sawed up a couple of months ago now. It's I think it's eucalypt, something like that. Now that won't take long to smoke, so I'll be using the Uniflame 400 smoker. I really do like this little box smoker. It actually folds up nice and tight. Check out some of the other episodes. I'm not going to go into it this time. I don't want to just keep pushing stuff. Just want to let you know what I'm using. And that's just about to start smoking. We'll put the biggest one on top because that'll be the hottest spot. Look at the colour on that already. So that's the turmeric making it that colour. And we've got a big frog somewhere making a real racket. Actually, there you go. You can see the smoke starting already. Look at that. This will not take long at all. We'll put this one on there as well. And the small one we'll put down the bottom. This is going to be very tasty. Look at that smoke already coming out. I think the frog wants to be on YouTube. Anyway, let's close that up and give it about 20 minutes or so. So unfortunately this is quite a short episode. Fishing's fishing and I didn't get too much. Hopefully you don't feel ripped off by me using the tuna. Actually, check this out. The thermometer has already gone up to 100 degrees Celsius and actually it's going to go over that. So just wanted to make sure it was cranking along, which it is. Plenty of smoke coming out there. Look at this. Woo! Anyway, I hope you don't feel ripped off. I did catch this tuna, previous episode. Go and check it out. It's actually a really good episode. It, for some reason, didn't get the momentum or traction that it should have got. There's giant trevally, there's tuna, there's squid at night, there's cooking on a beach. So this should, should be really tasty. I'm actually thinking with tuna, I'd like the inside to be a little bit raw. Now, I don't know how that's going to go. Smoked fish, raw inside. It's probably going to be okay. It is, it was frozen the day I caught it, so. I'm just trying to film the smoker, and we've got a butcher bird. Hello, little dude. What are you doing, hey? Right in the center of the screen there. Can't really zoom in with this camera. Oh, there he goes. Let's have a look inside. Oh yeah, they're coming along nicely. That bottom one is definitely going to be done before the others. Actually, I reckon that might be almost ready to come out. Okay, it's been another couple of minutes. We're going to just try that small piece. I think it'll be quite nice. Have a squeeze at that. Ooh, it smells good. Oh, I think that's actually cooked all the way through, the small one. Oh yeah, look at that. You got to come have a look at this. This actually doesn't look like tuna. It looks more like, I don't know, venison or something like that. It's looking superb. Have a look at this bit here. Look at that. Oh, this looks divine. So let's try this tuna. Yeah. Surprisingly, I'm getting a hint of dill straight away, as well as a really smooth smoke flavour. And I reckon 10 minutes for a small piece like this is probably enough. It actually gets quite hot in there. The temperature rose up to 100 really quick. I'd say it's more like 200 degrees Celsius in there. But yeah, smoked tuna is really nice. I can't taste any turmeric. That's more the colour on the outside. I mean, yeah, have a look at that colour. What's the other thing I put in there? Paprika. Again, it's more just the colour, I think. That is some nice smoked fish. Yeah. Some of you have asked for short episodes. Hope you're happy with this one. I do hope to do overnight next time. Didn't work this time. The wind really blew up, and being out of barramundi season, I couldn't keep the barramundi, so I had to go back in the water. Anyway, this is delicious. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.